Hi, it's Kai and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a fall closet focus, which I did something like this last year on my TikTok, but I wanted to put it on YouTube because I feel like it would just sit a little bit better on YouTube and I would probably like remember and follow up with it a little bit better on here. But it's basically where I pick out some pieces in my closet that I really want to focus on for the season. I specifically have done fall because like a lot of my summer clothes I honestly just keep a lot of like what I wear. Like I live in Georgia, it's really hot, so like I don't always want to dress the cutest, or I'm not always feeling like dressing the cutest. Like my style definitely thrives more in the cooler months, but because of that I have a lot of clothing, but like I don't wear them all. And as well with like life changes, me not working at a corporate job anymore, like there's just some items that I have that are a little bit more corporate-y that it's like I feel like I could dress them up for like going out or just within my personal style, but it's like, do I really want / need to? So anyway, let's just hop into it and talk about why I picked each of these pieces. And I also did little try-ons for each of them so that you can see how they are, and honestly so that I can see how they are and how they fit on my body, because I feel as though like how they fit on my body is also like a pretty like I don't know, common issue to why I don't really wear them. And also if you guys have any ideas on how to style some of these items, especially if you have seen a lot more of my style over on other platforms and like you know how I like to dress, it's somewhere in between like girly and, well, I mean I just dress, I don't feel like I have a specific style. I dress just the way that I want to for how I'm feeling. So either way, if you have any ideas of how to style these, let me know. So the first thing are my dresses, and this one was actually in my closet focus or style focus for last fall as well, and I didn't get rid of it because I get so many compliments when I do wear this, but there's just something about it that I don't wear. It's this Windsor ribbed, like, you know, little bodycon long sleeve ooh, that one snuck up on me, long sleeved dress. It has like the little mock neck on it. I think part of the reason that I don't like this is the material, because it is one of those, like, I don't know, it's a thinner ribbed material, and sometimes I feel like those thinner ribbed materials just look a little like, I don't know, they look a little like cheap. And again, I get compliments when I'm wearing this, when I have it on, but I also think, which I had talked about last year when I put this in the closet focus, is that I have like, I wouldn't say a negative memory attached to it, but there was definitely like an ex that I was getting back together with, that like the first date that we had after getting back together, I wore this on, and so it kind of reminds me of that time when I was very hopeful and thinking that we were actually going to get back together and things were going to work out, just for a few months later us to go through all of the same issues, you know what I'm saying? So I think I, again, have a little bit of an attachment to it in that way, but I want to see if I get some wear out of it if I do wear it. It's really pretty. Like I said, I get compliments wearing it. It's just something that for whatever reason I never really gravitate toward wearing it. This next dress I've had, I think, since high school, I'm pretty sure. Like I would wear this to like job interviews. I know I've had it since college, but this is, what is this called? Like a navy blue just dress, and it is something where it's actually a size 14, and this is like the dress that honestly makes me realize like, oh, sizes and like all of that, especially for women's clothing, is pretty fake, because of the fact that like I've been able to still fit this, and honestly I feel like it looks better on me currently than it did when I was closer to a size 14. But I don't know if it's the color. I just feel like it is close to black, but there's something like, it's not as, I don't want to say like it's drab. I don't know why navy is drab. Maybe it's just not a color that like really fits me and who I am. I just don't know. Yeah, it is a nice dress. It's a nice, what do you call it? And also, since I'm not in corporate anymore, and I feel like this is a very corporate, like stately, state of the union kind of dress, that I don't feel like I have as much of a reason to wear it, but it also looks really nice, and I feel like I could wear it in different ways, like maybe pinning it up so that it's a little bit shorter and has like a more whimsical flowiness to it. I don't know. Again, if you have any ideas on how I can style some of these, let me know, because I think it's a really pretty dress and it's really comfortable. I think that's what is getting me, because I'm all about comfortable clothes, but I also want my clothes to feel authentic to myself. So maybe with a little bit of canoodling, this is something that I can get some nice use and wear out of. Moving on to bottoms, I have these khakis, and I don't know what it is about khakis because I have this exact same pair. It's the mom trouser from what is that, American Eagle. I have the size 12, which admittedly I probably could have sized down to a size 10 in these. They are pretty stretchy and they definitely have a more like loose, relaxed fit to them. But I have had these for years, and this is not the only pair of them that I have. Like, I have a pair in this like light sagey khaki green, and I don't know if it's just because I feel like khaki kind of washes my skin tone out a little bit. I just feel like it's not one of those shades that is very flattering, and not everything that you wear has to be flattering, but it's not the tone of beige that I feel like works for me. It just feels a little bit drab, a little bit customer service, and I would love to find a way to wear these, because as you see, like, the tag is still on them, but if I can't find a way to wear them, then I just need to like sell them or, you know, donate them, whatever the case may be, just get rid of them. Because as I've talked about in, I think I've talked about it on here, but also on other platforms, I am going to be moving pretty soon. I decided not to renew my lease on my current apartment because they're just asking for more than what the quality of the apartment and the amenities and like the overall state of the complex is worth. So I was just like, I could either move into a less expensive place that I like better, or I can move into an equally as expensive place and just, again, like it better. So that's kind of where I'm at right now, and I don't want to bring a whole bunch of things unnecessarily with me. So I am kind of wanting to, again, if I'm not going to wear this or find a way to wear this, then I need to go ahead and hopefully declutter them, or, you know, get rid of them before I move. So that's kind of my deadline-ish. I know that the fall technically ends after when I would move, but I'm moving like later, you know, in the year, or this year, so it should be, like I said, I feel like that's going to be my deadline if I don't really try to wear those out and about in the things that I'm trying to do. Then I probably need to get rid of them. Anyway, moving on, these pants I haven't had for that long, and I have worn them. I call them kind of my berries and cream pants, because these are the Hollister high-rise barrel jean, and so it does have that kind of barrel jean thing going on that is pretty popular or on trend right now. And it's honestly not the barrel jean that is the issue for me, because I actually feel like it looks pretty flattering, like that shape on my body. Maybe it's just because I already have some like curviness going on, so it's like accentuating that even more. And also along with like these pleats up at the top, I think that's what it's called, pleating, I feel like it really just highlights like the, like, what do you call it, the slimmest part of the waist for me. And then again, the barrel jeans kind of creating more of that, like a wider hip shape. Because actually, when I look at myself in the mirror and like wearing a lot of clothes, it's often the clothing and how I style them that gives me more of an hourglass shape than like my body itself. I mean, I have pretty broad shoulders, no chest, my waist doesn't really like go in as much, and there's not that large of a difference between like my waist to hip ratio. So again, I'm a little bit more like, if you see me bare bones, like up and down, but that's just like a testament to how clothing can completely change your shape and change like the way that you look or perceive that you look. Anyway, my issue with these is that I think they might just be slightly too cropped, because they're more like, they're the short length, and it just, I feel like I am only 5'2", but there's something about it that it looks a little bit berries and cream. So like, you know, even more than this style of pant can already. So I think it's just how like cropped it is. It's just something that I need to figure out how to wear it. And it's like, with how cropped it is, I would like these in the summertime if I didn't live in a place where it would be too hot to wear these in the summertime. So again, ideas welcome. Moving on to tops, I actually again didn't have a lot of like tops, especially ones that are in my drawer, because I feel like I use kind of the same ones over and over again, but some that I haven't really worn in a while, or that I've worn and just not really loved the way that the outfit turned out and just kind of wore it because it's like, oh well, I got to get to work or I got to do X, Y, and Z. It's one of them at least is this, what do you call it? Like, it's not a jacket, I think it's chambray is the material, but it's like one of those denim button-up shirts, and I usually wear this like open with an undershirt under it. I'm wondering if I would like this better buttoned up, and even as I was trying it on, I kind of was like, oh, maybe it's like fitted in such a way, or my body has changed now in such a way that I could wear it buttoned up. Because the issue that I have with like just wearing it open, or wearing it, or trying to wear it at least in that really relaxed way, is that it does not, like, it's not oversized in the places that I need it to be. Like, I feel like it's a little bit too tight on my arms to give it that oversized look, because I mean, we've got guns here, so of course it's gonna be a little bit tighter, but I also don't want to get rid of it because my mom got this for me, and I mean, I always just kind of have an attachment to the clothes that my mom gets for me. Like, there's a few things that I was finally just like, girl, you don't even wear this style of stuff anymore, you can part with it. But I still just kind of have like not really tried to part with it that bad, because I love it, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's that one. Another one is one that I have not even worn. It still literally has the tag on it. It is this H&M blazer, and it's so cute. It's like pink pinstripes, but I don't wear a lot of pink, but I also just don't know how to style this, because again, I feel like sometimes the clothing that I wear is a little bit more on the grungy-er side, and I feel like this is just something I'm having a hard time picturing like grunged up. It's very Elle Woods, like preppy kind of, and I just feel like that's not really who I am anymore, as evidenced by the fact, or maybe never was, you know, as evidenced by the fact that it hasn't been worn. And I just don't feel like there's a lot in my closet currently that really goes with this. So yeah, I would like to find a reason to wear this, but with me not again working a traditional corporate job, and also like I just have a hard time again with styling it with my everyday style, because I grew up in the 2010s where like club attire was business casual, and like you just wore business casual and saw it everywhere. So it's just kind of like, I don't know about that. The last thing I have is this H&M sweater, which admittedly I've gotten pretty good wear out of, but it's another one of those things that it just does not like wear or like fit exactly the way that I would like it to. It kind of fits a little awkwardly on me because I have like, again, the broad shoulders and big arms, but I also don't really have much of a chest. Like, I'm an A, maybe a B cup if we're doing vanity sizing, so like I don't really have a lot of a chest, and especially because I don't wear a bra. I haven't worn a bra since I don't think or 2018. It's been a really long time, but I don't wear a bra, don't feel the need to, don't like them, sensory nightmare. And I feel like this is a shirt that makes me feel a little bit insecure about not wearing a bra, and like just I feel like it makes my boobs look a way that they don't look normally. Like it, I don't know what it is. And I also have this in another color, and for some reason I like the green one. It's like again a deeper green. I like the color of that one better. For some reason on me, I feel like this color just kind of washes me out and it's not really flattering. So again, maybe I should wear this with like the green khaki pants and see how that works, and then the green top with those like beige pants, and see if that helps offset a little bit of the blandness that I feel with, you know, things like this. Anyway, that's everything that I have for my fall closet focus. We'll come back around the time that I am moving, which of course that's all going to be, you know, shot and uploaded in whatever somewhere. So stay tuned for that on all of my platforms, but either way, I'm going to come back around the time that I am moving and see if these are things that are going to make it to the next apartment with me. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you're also staying safe and healthy wherever you are when you're watching this, especially if you're in the southeast and are impacted by Hurricane Helene and potentially other hurricanes that are about to come up or potentially sprouting up currently. Please stay safe. Please do what you can. You know, just try to find like small bits of happiness in your day if you can. It's really sad to see what's going on, but anyway, I just want this to be maybe a little bit of a break from that. So I hope you're staying again safe and healthy wherever you are when you're watching this, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one.